What is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixelmarters here, and welcome back.
The girls just blinked at the same time for a second.
When we left off, all of our main characters are starting to converge together a little bit. Our girls have come together in another timeline. The investigators have come together,
yeah,
and it's
boys.
all turning into a chaotic little storm.
The boys, as I call them.
When Richter and Homegirl are going to come in contact with the kids, who knows, but that's probably going to come very shortly. Let's keep talking a little bit, because we got to talk about a lot of chaos, because everyone's going to die soon. About this janitor, Ashimiya. Was it? How old is he? Do you know how long he's worked here?
Why are you so interested in him all of a sudden?
I need the deets.
I only just transferred to this school, though, so I have no idea.
Yakko, fill me in.
He's around 50 years old. He came to our school about half a year ago. No one knows what he did before, so there are all kinds of rumors about him.
I see. Thanks, I'm starting to get a better picture of all this.
Huh?
Listen up. It's not uncommon for former prisoners to find work under an alias after their release. The notoriety attached to their former name can get in the way of proper rehabilitation, you see.
What are you... No way!
Too obvious, I'm not falling for it. Ario, have the officers apprehend the janitor. He worked the night shift, so he might still be in the overnight room.
Yes, right away. Boss, bad news. Apparently the room's been empty all morning. Sounds like they'd been looking to question Ashimiya too, but couldn't find him anywhere.
Shit.
No.
That's all but confirms it. Just one more thing to check. Are there photos of this Ashimiya?
The old man seriously hated getting his picture taken. He'd always avoid it.
I got one here somewhere. I'm sure. Is he a person of interest? Was his first name Ashimiya? I'm just
there he is.
There it is. Hold on, let me just still not quite as soulless, but
It's
Makoto? Nejima?
God. The nose is kind of the same, but
I don't know, man.
It's just really hard with all the weight lost.
Yeah, I don't know.
No man's, yeah, okay, same thing.
Ario, call an urgent search for Makoto Ishimiya.
Ashimiya.
We can't let him get away.
Yes, sir. I'll contact HQ right away. Oh boy.
Anyways, what were we talking about?
It is suspicious that he booked it, though.
Yeah.
And that he avoids getting his picture taken.
I think he's involved in it somehow, but I don't think he's...
I don't think it's... No.
Yeah.
That seems too...
Exactly.
Too
for a
easy.
mystery game, it's too obvious.
Yeah. Oh my. I didn't expect this at all. Yeah. How could that old man have some horrible criminal... have been some horrible criminal mastermind? I can't believe it. And a curse bearer on top of that. I think he was so close to us this whole time. Ugh, it gives me the chills. A guy like that really shouldn't have been allowed to work at a high school.
Let's hope it isn't already too late.
Oh! I, may have shown Ashimiya my curse stone last night.
You what? I don't like this one bit.
she looked at her face, she's like,
Benjamin did say he wasn't specifically targeting curse bearers, but...
I'm glad nothing happened to you. Wait, but then, could it have been old man Ashimiya who attacked you in the hallway? I almost told him that you were still in the building, too! What? You did? And in another life I did, and you never came out!
What?
Yikes, good thing I didn't say anything, right?
You might have gotten very lucky there, kid. More. More.
This is too much. I hope they find him soon. Come on, long arm of the law. Help us.
That's the end of that questioning, I guess. Bet the mastermind.
To put a stop to the Feast of Shadows, it would help if I knew more about how the Curses of the Seven Mysteries first came about.
In that case, you're probably best off talking to that crabby researcher guy.
You mean Mr. Araishi? Would very much like to talk to him.
Alright's a teacher here too, isn't he? You would know him already? He might be more inclined to talk if it's one of his students doing the asking.
Do you know where he is?
I do. We tried to talk to him, but he refused to cooperate. But you two should give it a try. It's his usual cafe working on his papers.
A cafe? Oh, Kurokikyo Cafe in Kamezawa? Thanks, we'll head over there now. School rules say we're not allowed to go to cafes, though.
Don't worry about it. I'll allow it.
He's looking at the
Looks at
camera.
Fuck.
Thank you. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
Just you
That's all
saying
it
you
takes.
allow it. You don't need to like write up something.
That's all it takes.
Okay. There must be a mastermind behind everything. Someone who orchestrated all this for a reason. I want to find out why.
And now, Hitomi.
Tomi did say that Mr. Yoshimi entrusted her with something. He did? What was it? Yoshimi gave her a talisman? Yes, apparently he also asked her to look for another one just like it. One that Michio had. What kind of talismans could they be? Boss?
Doesn't ring a bell. But if Yoshimi was talking about him with his dying breath, it must have been pretty important.
Did they find a talisman on Michio where her body was found?
I'll check, but if they did, Yoshimi would have had plenty of time to retrieve it before he died.
Right. Do you consider giving us Hitomi's contact information? I'd like to talk to her about this talisman. I'm not sure. She never opened up to anyone except Mr. Yoshimi. I'm no good, huh? I was friends with Yoshimi, though. You don't seem like too bad of a guy. Not at all scary for... Well, not all that scary for a cop. Thanks. But I doubt that'll be enough for her. She really doesn't want to end up becoming a suspect. To be honest, she was even a bit wary of us.
Well then.
His face, I just know
You think she'd talk to Yoshimi's fiancé? Haven't they met before?
Oh, they have. She told us about that. Yes, she might be willing to talk to her.
Alright, then we better find her fast.
You haven't been able to reach her? That's a little worrying.
She's fucking dead, Jim. She's fucking dead.
No one here is named Jim, boss. Go lay down.
Your name's Jim now.
What? No.
Maya Chozawa. We'll let you know as soon as we manage to contact her.
Okay, I'd be willing to give Hitomi's contact information to her. Oh, right, one more thing. Hitomi told me that Mr. Yoshimi gave her instructions in the event that something happened to him. He told her to give the talisman to Mr. Nakagoshi from the police headquarters.
What? So it's Nakagoshi case? Why would Yoshimi tell her that?
Could you check on that?
I will, but well, I don't know if they'll pick up when I call.
Is he with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau?
Well, yes, Nakagoshi's the chief, but he's almost never in, so I don't really know the guy. To be honest, I'm not even sure if he exists or if he's just a figurehead. I've never spoken to him myself. All Paranormal Affairs cases are referred to as Nakagoshi cases.
Huh. Jeez, what's up with that? So
A
cryptic.
Anything else?
That amulet Hitomi was looking for may be the missing puzzle piece to this mystery.
I guess that's all. Okay, and then... Oh, you want to talk now?
What was that thing you mentioned about Michio earlier? Something about a grudge? Did you know anything about her? What's your relation? I'm her friend. I was actually planning to resurrect her at first.
Yeah, I see. You're getting quite a lot of information from you two. It's only fair we share as well. Tell her, Ario.
Alright. Keep in mind, this is just a theory, though.
A game theory. Thanks for watching.
Okay. After re-examining the crime scene, Yoshimi concluded that Michio's death wasn't a suicide, but a vehicular collision. Wait, what? An accident? Being hit by a speeding truck or van would have resulted in similar injuries. The investigation was ordered by Yoshimi, so it seems he had his doubts about it being a suicide. What? A van? Speeding?
You good?
Yakko, what's wrong? Are you okay? Screaming. Ah!
Even more screaming.
Um,
I think you're still possessed, homie.
yeah. A van. There's a young man in the driver's seat and the passenger. Yakko!
It's going on its own.
Yeah.
A passenger seat, a woman. Yep.
Yeah, a woman? Ooh. Yes? Wait, was I? You back now? How do you feel? You're covered in sweat. Yeah, I'm okay, I think. Sorry, I went a little crazy there.
Yeah, you did.
It's no problem, as long as you're okay. That was quite the surprise, though. You got pigtails all of a sudden.
I need a little more from you, child.
Yoshimi talked to you about Michio, didn't he? Well, he didn't give me any specifics, if you're wondering about that. So I don't know what was truly on Michio's mind, either. Right. You have any idea why Jinochi was so scared of Michio? Well, about that. I'm not sure exactly how to put this, but...
Fill him in.
Yep. I see. Well, I half expected it was something like that. Thank you for telling me.
You're welcome.
Sorry, it's hard to explain.
I wonder what he got his hands on to be able to blackmail her like that.
Yep.
Anything else, child?
Why do you keep calling me Michio? What happened? No, just self-reflection.
Okay,
Buddy?
Any more on this?
Hey boss, forensics is calling. I'll go see what they have to say.
Sure, thanks.
Boss, they found this on the ground a short distance away from the scene.
What is that? Ribbon?
Yeah, the kind you used to tie up your hair. What? I've seen that ribbon before! You have? Go on then. That's the ribbon that Michio always used to wear.
What? Does that mean that...
Doesn't that mean that Michio was here?
Yeah, that? Are you sure?
Definitely. I have the same one at home. We bought them together. That was to be hers.
That has to be hers.
Has to be hers. Was to be.
Then, did she come back to life somehow?
But how? Ooh, things got interesting.
Listen, okay, you also have kind of a ribbon that's tying your hair. You put another one in there, guess what? You got pigtails.
I don't know what you're talking about. If I was Michio and I came back to life...
Yeah, tell me more.
Where would I go?
Tell me. That's the question. She got her revenge on Jinochi, but she may still have more revenge to dish out.
Is there anyone else she'd have a grudge against?
Well, what about the guy who killed her in the collision?
If she really did come back to life, then it's terribly sad that she's spending her new chance at life like this. Being obsessed with revenge is such a tragic way to live.
Isn't that right, Yakko? Yeah, exactly. Fill me in more. Oh, we're done now. Okay.
I'm afraid that's all we can tell you.
Don't worry, you are a big help. Thank you. We should start our search for Nejima and Mayu Chozawa.
Might be worth it to check Michio's house as well, just in case.
Let's use the school as our base of operations. If anything happens, go to one of the officers hanging around here.
Got it. Thank you, and good luck. We'll go talk to Mr. Araishi about a way to lift this curse. Alright, boss, let's get going whenever you're ready. And run into two more people, probably.
We'll leave the curse lifting to the girls while we go look for Nejima and Chozawa. There's also the matter of Yoshimi's talisman. But we won't get anything done staying here. Better get a move on.
Hee hee hee.
Where can we go now?
Hee hee hee.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Which one?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, fine. Haruhi and Richter visit Michio's home, and then they come across two
keep
men!
An unresolved kid. Okay.
Ooh, that's a new one. Talk about getting jazzy. Jazz hands.
Not really, it's a party.
Oh, yeah. Ma'am, let me introduce one of our country's most elite detectives.
My name is June Ario. I'd hardly call myself elite, but either way, it's nice to meet you.
Talking about you fucking idiot.
This here is the brilliant Chief Inspector Tsutsumi, and yes, he's just as rough and tumble as he looks.
Sometimes I really don't know if you're complimenting or putting me down.
Yes. So you two are detectives.
This is my client. This is Haruhi Shigiba. Fella's a big deal in the police himself, so remember to mind your manners.
A bigwig named Shigima? Boss, you know of this guy?
Shit, I've heard the name, but you know I don't keep track of who's who in the upper echelons.
There's no need to worry. I'm my own person after all, and my father has nothing to do with any of this. I sense family trouble. Did you hear that, boss? Looks like you're getting off easy again this time.
Don't make it sound like I'm not involved in some shady business. It ain't like that.
You both seem rather jovial despite being detectives. How rare. All the police officers I've met have always been so dull. Well, you won't find any dull cops here. We'll round up all your criminals with a smile. That's our motto. How lovely. Keep it up.
Just hold on one second. This is the first I'm hearing of that. What about
The side eye he's giving him.
What about them not being your typical detectives?
Oh, I love him so much.
You're so close, dude. Surroundings. This is Haraway, so.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's her thoughts now while everyone else is mixed up.
The music is so loud.
It is.
Thought we might cause trouble standing in the middle of the street talking like this, but so far we haven't drawn attention. Then again, that might just be because nobody wants to get involved with the case.
What's up?
Seems they were acquainted, but also like they haven't talked in a long time.
They did go to like the school together, like the police academy together.
I guess knowing how to deal with cops is also part of an investigator's job.
Not quite. It was just to be comrades is all.
Comrades? That's right, Richter used to be part of the police force himself. He quit a few years ago to go solo. Is that so?
You should give it a try, Aria. There's more freedom in working as a private investigator. Can't say much for the quality of life, though.
It's been 2 years, right? I haven't heard of you since you quit. I didn't think your business would last, but here you are. You sure don't want to return to the force? You sure you don't want to return to the force? We'd take you back with open arms.
Watch, sit my ass and watch the birds fly. I'll take a pass. I don't belong in that world.
Come on, Richter. We need your talent. The public needs you.
Nah, you don't. This is my calling. The police would manage just fine without me.
But we're not.
You keep on tying up all your loose ends, saving the little birdies you abandon. Ooh, spicy. Ooh, spicy.
Can't believe you were actually part of the police force once.
There's a story behind everything, man. Never regret my time on the force. I wouldn't have the connections I have today without it. Nothing else on that front. Nothing in the background. What do you think about June?
A young and energetic detective. He seems to have a strong sense of justice.
Justice.
If my son had the chance to grow older, perhaps he would have become an officer just like him. Oof!
Oh, man.
He seems like he's got a lot of experience working the streets. Most of the officers I know are the bureaucratic desk jockey types. The contrast is rather striking.
Well, let's talk to Ariel first.
What brings you here, Richter? You want a case?
That's right. Picking up the police's slack. There's a thing on the ground over there, but I can't get it. I can't get it. There's a little sticker on the ground. Picking up the police's slack. No! Don't you remember the kidnapping and murder case from last year? Oh, I remember now. You're that Haraway Shigema. Shigema from the kidnapping case.
Oh, did I miss something?
Don't be an idiot. It was the case for Munesato Shigima's grandson was kidnapped. Fuck it. Which must have been your son, ma'am.
Indeed, the story was suppressed by the news. In the end, it was considered a huge failure on the police department's part. Most of the investigation was conducted in secret. And unfortunately, the department is unwilling to reopen the case.
The investigation carried out afterwards turned up nothing at all, which is why I'm now on the job.
So they never caught the culprit, huh? That's rough. So, your findings have brought you to this place, then?
Sure. That's right. An individual connected to the case used to live around here.
Used to?
That's right. As when I speak, they're deceased. You'd have to talk to the family. It was home when I checked last time, so you figured we'd try again.
Interesting.
Press X to doubt.
Sure doesn't look good on the police to be mishandling cases like these. If there was really a culprit, it should be our responsibility to bring them to justice. Well, I do consider the police my people. So you consider the blame to be shared. You've got a stern side as well, I see.
He's a cool cat.
I can be serious when I have to be.
Okay, so he's just going on and on about that.
So, boss, about that free sushi. We're still going
yet.
later, right?
That's if we all live.
What?
Can't go into debt if you're dead.
He seems like he's... What are they talking about?
Yeah.
Seems like he's got a lot of experience working the streets. Most of the officers know, yeah, same thing.
I didn't even know we did that one, but...
Yep.
Talk. By the way, ma'am, this might be sudden, but there's something I'd like to confirm with you.
And that is?
Do you happen to know anything about the 7 mysteries of Hanjo?
Gasp.
Sorry, Chief, that's hardly... With all due respect, investigator, the question was addressed to the lady.
Oh.
If you insist. What do you say, ma'am? Can you tell us anything?
I don't know much.
I don't know if his curse stone will activate right now or not.
Well, it's true that we don't know much.
She knows a good bit.
Let's go for
because
it.
of him.
I've heard of the 7 mysteries, but this talk of curses eludes me. Ooh. The dots.
I never said anything about curses, ma'am.
Yeah.
Is that so? Well, I'm sorry for the intrusion. Oh, we did, like, we totally...
Yeah, he got all he needed right there.
Yeah, we totally slipped up, because it's, Let me go way on back. So Mr. Hunter never said anything about curses. He's like, huh.
But I
Well,
wanted him to know.
Yeah? Alright, anything else, sir? Come to think of it, I heard some things about the area last night. Thinking about a strange yet conspicuous man dressed in white loitering around.
Yeah. Wait a second. You're strange and conspicuous and dressed in white.
I was gonna let you finish. Yep. I assume they were talking about you, investigator. Well, I'm gonna get them strange and conspicuously dressed in white. As it turns out, I was out here last night to conduct my investigation. Did you find anything strange or out of the ordinary? Out of the ordinary? Nope. I guess I did observe a few suspicious characters. Asking about the curses just now. What are public seven interested in the occult?
Boss, Richard's a smart man. He can help us if we tell him what we know.
Yeah. I can't promise to be of any help to you, but I'm interested in hearing what you have got to say. Something is happening in Honjo, isn't there? Must be something big if they've got you head office guys on it. Well, I guess it's alright. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Thank you, boss. Listen closely to what we're about to say, Richter.
Dear God, I can't believe it! They're using the curses to commit murders. These people collect soul drinks and perform the rite of resurrection. And these curse stones are somehow connected to the seven mysteries of Honjo. It's a tough story to swallow, but I don't see a reason to doubt you either. God.
We figured the strange occurrences happening around here recently are connected to these curses. Get the situation under control, we've been searching for the curse bearers to confiscate their curse stones. Do you have any information that might help us?
Nope. That stuff I never expected curses or the mumbo jumbo to play into this at all. But if we're talking shady characters, there's this middle-aged fellow I saw on South Wagarasui Street. He had an average build. He was anxious, like he was searching for prey.
Boss, what do you think?
Well, considering the location, it could have been Hideki Iraishi. We already got his curse stone. Impressive, you two are working quick. Did you see anything else? Nothing I remember. That's a shame. I don't know what to think about you. It's almost like you know you can play him because he can't detect that you're lying right now. If this was nighttime, you'd be fucked as hell. Have anything to think about that one?
Richard's amazing. He's coaxed out so much information we didn't know about the curse bearers from them. There's no way we could cooperate with them when we're trying to get our hands on the right ourselves.
Listen, I like you, but I don't know what to think about you, homie, okay?
But then you got these two, and the precious boy who's
exactly.
uses his shoulder. It's all you can see of him.
If you see any characters who look like they might be carrying a curse stone, be a huge help if you let us know. Absolutely, I'll let you know if I find anything.
Richter, perhaps you can lend a hand on our case too.
No.
There's a number of people we can't track, and finding missing persons happens to be your specialty, no?
Just put you been busy enough with this case. Faith of my clients is soon.
Why are you posing? Why?
I prioritize requests in the order in which they come.
That's unnecessary. That's such an unnecessary thing that you do. I see. Well, can't say that's not fair, I guess.
What do you need a private investigator for anyway? Cops should have plenty of bright folks to throw at the job.
True, but this isn't an ordinary case we're dealing with here.
It's on his front. Back to you.
Huh? By the way, that reminds me, Richter...
Yes?
You said the person who used to live here died last week. You wouldn't be referring to Michio Shiraishi by chance?
You knew?
I thought so. Seems like we're here for the same reason then.
Seriously? Michio was involved with curses and magic?
Strictly speaking, the curse part isn't our concern. We're looking into Yoshimi's case.
Yoshimi? Oh, right. Hajime Yoshimi's.
That's right, he died on the job. I'm sure you've heard of it.
I heard. The most unfortunate loss. There's a connection between Hajime Yoshimi of the Juvenile Division and Michio. Well, hold on. Let's focus on Michio for a second. You think she had something to do with the kidnapping? So what unforeseen developments? Well, fuck. We should prove mutually beneficial. Tell you what I know, but in turn I want the full scope of your findings concerning Michio.
Sure, to tell you the truth.
Skip all the stuff we know.
Yep.
What? Michio's ghost is the one who killed Mr. Jonichi? So it was just mumbling nonsense?
I mean, we haven't fully confirmed anything yet.
The fuck?
But the testimonies we've heard and the evidence we've found point in that direction.
The fuck? Testimony from those psychic high schoolers.
Well, just one.
Didn't they also say there was a chance Michio hadn't killed herself? Wait, if that's true then...
Did you figure something out?
Kankicho Iwai!
Huh?
Kankicho Iwai, he'll be the next victim. You have to open the door to the Shiraichi house. We need to look inside.
Hey, what's gotten into you, boss?
I'm sure the landlord will give us the key if we asked. Screw that! You know how long that could take. We can ask for permission later.
Richter? Oh, no, sorry. wrong.
Want to try that again?
Richter. Hey, Richter, calm down. We can't just...
He's going to break in.
Yep, he's going to kick the door down.
That you shitty door. That's how you do it.
Oh my god. Richter, get a hold of yourself. I see you're still the same as always. God damn it.
Everyone come quick, look at this.
Oh boy.
Well, he's already dead.
I had a feeling.
Can't really say he's going to be the next victim. He is the next victim. You should probably turn awake really quick.
Whoa, what's up with this room? Boss, there's a dead body in here.
Whoa, could that be Michio's dad? No, he's a stepdad at best if that. It's gonna be the body of Kanashiro Iwai. There's no doubt about it. This man's a goner. He's gotten real messed up. Looks like he's been like this for a while. So it happened last night. Here we go. Did you find Jonichi's body in the same state?
Now that you mention it, it looked as though Kohei Jinochi had died from a number of heavy blows.
What are you suggesting, investigator? There's Michio Shiraishi. She's alive! She's the power of the curses to get back at the men who ruined her life!
That's ridiculous! You're suggesting she actually revived?
It's gotta be that. If she's alive, then...
Oh.
Fascinating. Oh, my apologies for interrupting. I know I've just arrived at an interesting plot point. Do you really think the dead girl is going around taking revenge from beyond the grave? Consider this. What if Michio Shiraishi never died? But seeing as you've come this far, I'm sure you already know the truth, don't you? And so, I will have you answer me a question. Where in Honjo was Michio Shiraishi in the hour of 8 o'clock this morning? Oh my god, and they're giving us everything. Okay. 8 o'clock.
Where was she at 8?
So 8 o'clock was the beginning of my guess is going to be the high school because that's where the girls were. All three of the girls were at high school at 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock.
They were there before 9. So.
Yeah. Because 9 is when they met up all together and they had their little discussion thing. 8 o'clock is when they were in front of the school gates and then they found, they could almost twist to the bridge because they were talking by the bridge, but let me throw out a save because it's if our theory is correct, it's got to be one of the two. I'll just go over the top one. Nothing's gonna do much for us, but I'm gonna say the high school. I see. So that's what you think. Take a moment to reconsider what you know and choose again, shall we?
Oh.
Okay, well then, maybe not. I will go ahead and choose Komagata Bridge, because that's where next to school, where I think the girls were talking.
Nope.
That's what you think. Take a moment to reconsider what you know and choose again, shall we? Okay, my last
I don't even know why you chose the bridge.
My last thought because that's where we're talking to the girl. Badass girl. But my next thought is going to be...
What, Hitomi? We were talking to her at the school.
But they walked away from the school to talk.
Yeah.
And they went by a bridge, but they weren't quite there.
No, they were in like the back of the school.
But
They never went to the bridge.
I don't know. My next guess is going to be that maybe this murder was committed not that long ago. Michio Shiraichi's house, because this is now.
We're saying it happened last night.
They're saying it happened last night, but it could be different. It could be this morning. I'm gonna try.
Nope.
Take a moment to reconsider what you're doing.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? 8 o'clock this morning. I don't have much else to run off of.
Is it Warigasui Street?
That doesn't seem right to me.
Because isn't that where she got hit?
Was it? I don't know.
Try.
Well, we're going through this till failure.
What?
Well, that's not it.
What we're missing
hidden
something
around here. Okay.
Do we want to look at the records and instead of just brute forcing this?
I mean, the records aren't going to tell us anything, I don't think. Yeah, it's just the mockingbirds. Because, I mean...
Hey, Shogo.
Hey, buddy, you're gone as fuck.
Yeah.
They're my friend. That's the thing. Create a talisman. Found the sea stuff southward. I mean, let's try. Wait, no, we tried the street, didn't we? And it didn't work.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that was what you thought. So that train of thought doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, the park, maybe? No, the park.
Park? I don't know why, because there's nothing about that would make sense, I don't think. No.
Nope.
The last bit that I have to think of is that this morning at the very beginning is that Yakko lives in the candy shop. Actually, that's where we first met her.
Oh. Damn it. Yeah,
okay,
that was so obvious.
Yeah.
God.
Like it was I mean, to be fair, it's been a while since that first interaction since daytime when Mio walks up and talks to her.
And we haven't been playing this game every single day, so
we've been away for a little bit for now, but I see. Very well. Congratulations, you are correct. You got it wrong 5 times. Well, it's a trivial matter.
Thanks for keeping
to reach that
track of our
conclusion, had you considered the
failures.
cause of death.
Oh, God.
Let's get back to this story then, shall we? Take it away for your time.
I have done so much voice acting. Oh, hi, bud. What? So you really think Michio Shiraishi's alive?
Just think it through and it becomes obvious. It tracks, but do you really think that girl could have managed all this? First of all, Ario, go report this to HQ.
Understood. I'll get on it right away.
Don't tell them that we broke in.
All right.
It's a little too complicated to explain.
I'll say the door was already
higher-ups.
busted down.
I'll start investigating this place. It sure isn't lacking in stuff that he's looking at.
There's a bunch of photos of the same person pasted on the wall over there.
I feel like I recognize that thumb of a person anywhere I can. Oh boy. Huh? Well, now hold on. These photos.
Ugh.
These are all photos of Fumichika Nejima. Gross.
Really? Come to think of it, he was in the papers a lot back in the day. Oh, there's even more pasted up over here. These are all cutouts from newspapers and magazines about the Nejima murders.
I don't get it. Why the weirdo shrine? Let's keep looking around.
Yeah, it's really, Also, what's with the candles?
I like it. It's a whole, chips.
And, like, the flowers and...
There's candles and stones and inscriptions placed all over. Are these tools for some ritual? Hey, don't touch anything, you hear? Ah, that's right. Considering this is a murder scene, we ought to leave everything as it is. Well, this can be used as evidence. If anyone besides forensics toys with it, it'll cause trouble down the road.
I don't think those are chips. Yeah, it's just
Chips
decorations.
Floor. It's not fun to look at, but I can't help but wonder what in the world this is. They're magic runes. They're used in Western black magic rituals. Most of the time they're useless imitations, though. Wouldn't get too excited about it. Oh my, who knew the chief inspector was such an expert on the occult? I just chanced upon that information. I go with the spirit since he mentioned she's pretty informed on the subject. Press X to doubt. Someone's attempting to perform Western black magic at this place. Pretty upset if you ask me. Of course, the person in question was dead serious about it all.
Dead serious.
This guy's dead now. Western black magic. Branches of mysticism, remember witchcraft. Middle Ages, lines between science and magic was blurred. Students type of magic considered legitimate academic discipline. Everything got fucking quiet.
Evolve into what's known today as chemistry.
Now socially acceptable subject studied by the intelligentsia. Black magic is mostly prolific among the lower classes. Poor people. As heresy, these rituals and spells were nowhere to be found in the Orthodox modes of teaching. Okay.
It's a random crow feather there.
More about the floor? Looks like these things spread around here have been like this for a while now. This ritual or whatever was something he attempted up recently. I think the neighbors mentioned it, having heard strange mantra-like noises coming from here during the night. You think I was the one chanting? Hard to say. You're one of the Shiraichis as well. Look through these books in the back. You might learn whatever it is they're trying to do. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
You know what sucks?
What?
I hope the game doesn't think that we weren't onto what was going on, most likely. It's like, oh, it took you so many tries, that means you don't know the twist that's going to happen.
I mean, we can,
you know?
Well, I mean, I think it's fine, but I don't want to look at the old books yet. Jor.
Because otherwise they're gonna be like, oh, you didn't know.
It's fine.
I just hope it's not, you know, that smart to think that we didn't catch on.
No, I don't think so.
Because of how many guesses it took.
No, I think it's just judging us for being idiots in the moment, but it was really old. Chief Inspector, do you mind if I look inside? Huh? I mean, in normal cases, only the police would be allowed to touch things, right? Right, here's in here, so let me take a look at it. It's just closing here. Not much variety either. Can't say they're the big spenders. I was hoping to find a kind of talisman here, but guess we're not so lucky. I see, thank you anyway. Basic. Sliding door. Sliding door leads to the kitchen. Really fits the frame.
I get a nice break from all the voice acting.
For a little bit. Nejima's picture. Same man I never pictured. Is that Fumichika Nejima? Now, this is quite the spectacle. I don't think I'll have managed to erase this from my mind.
Don't worry, Victor. You're quite the spectacle yourself.
Do you mean to compare me with the likes of a bizarre criminal?
Yes.
The fuck?
You're a bizarre detective.
These aren't just cut from publications. They even snapped a number of shots of their own.
They must have admired him. Why else would they have collected so many pictures?
Whatever the case, it's certain they were obsessed.
It's gross.
Little newspaper cutouts. Look at these. Pictures of Fumichika Nejima cut out from newspapers and magazines. Whoever put these up was obsessed. Wonder what their intent was. Do you think the Shiraishis are somehow connected with Nejima's case? Perhaps they did this as to not forget a grudge or something. It's crazy to think Nejima might be involved in all this too. Do you think it might have anything to do with the body here? Maybe. The man's already out on parole. He's a curse bearer of the curse stone now. He'll announce that from...
He
announced that from sundown today he'll be going on a killing spree.
Oh dear.
There's an emergency search underway as we speak, but no one's yet managed to get a hold of the bastard. So he hasn't changed his ways. That doesn't bode well.
Doesn't bode
well? Tell you the truth, lady, he isn't completely unconnected from Nejima murders either. You don't say.
That's right. We talked about it last night. 20 years ago, I found the hand in Sumida River that brought the incident to light.
You don't say. You were the kid from back then? You were really brave. You did a great deed.
Were you the detective I spoke with? I had no idea.
Man, what a fucking world, huh? Did you have met before? Fancy that. I've been worried about Fumichika Nejima might bear resentment towards you, ma'am. You might be right. Unfortunately, that asshole is quite the resentful type.
Oh dear.
That asshole. I wonder who put the idea into his head. And now he's got the one-sided read too. He's threatening to massacre the people of Hanjo at sundown. Seriously? On top of that, he's been itching to get revenge on me as well. And of all things, the man's gone and threatened to kill my daughter. Damn, that's quite the threat. Certainly you can't afford to stay put here. The fucker wants to get us all antsy. When I finally get to arresting him, it'll be with a cool head. Not gonna give him the pleasure, huh? Not if you and Fumichika and Nejima have anything to do with each other. Then this room might hold a clue to Nejima's location.
Maybe.
Let's hope so.
Because right now we have no fucking idea where he could possibly be.
Yeah, he's fucking gone.
Gone like
But
the
we have
wind.
old books and the corpse to check. And we'll go ahead and check all this nonsense next time.
Ooh.
Oh boy, it's starting to get intense in here.
It is. Like, this is...
I didn't think we'd come across a body today, but
No.
here we are.
Wouldn't
God
be a
damn.
murder mystery if it weren't
Without
for murder.
murder. God damn.